Hello there! What can you do if you've got a small, flat-headed screwdriver, a prying tool and a Mk1 Mazda 2? Well, you can replace the windscreen washer pump, and in this video I'll show you how. We also need penetrating fluid. Welcome to Cast by TV. Right, the windscreen washer pump is in the front left corner of the engine bay. Specifically, it's at the bottom of this water tank, down there somewhere, which means it's tricky to access from above. We therefore need to improve access by peeling back the front left corner of the bumper, which means we need to remove one of the bonnet stops, which is that thing there. Here's a close-up. So, grab the prying tool, slide it under the bonnet stop, being careful to minimise any damage to the car's paint, and then pop it out of position. Just like that. We now need to remove 3 fasteners from the wheel arch liner. Specifically, they're in the front of the wheel arch liner, down there. Alright, so we got 1 fastener there, if the camera will focus, which it has now. There's another fastener there, and the third one is here. And to make it easier to remove those fasteners, we'll give them a squirt of penetrating fluid. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. This type of fastener includes a central pin here that goes into a raw plug there. And the easiest way to remove it is to pry out the central pin, something like that. That's mostly released. And now separately pry out the raw plug. There we go. Now those fasteners have been removed, we can grab the bumper skin around here and simply pull it away from the car. All right, here we go. That was easy, and as we can see, that's created a nice generous gap here for us to work in. And to hold that gap open, we're going to grab a screwdriver and poke it in there. Perfect. So there's the screwdriver doing its thing. Just be careful at this point not to pull the bumper skin too far out and break it. Now, can you see the windscreen washer pump? It is in fact that thing there. Here's a close-up of the pump, and the next stage is to remove the power cable from the top. To remove the power cable, press in this metal tab and hold it, and then slide the power cable upwards, just like that. Brace yourself, things are about to get messy. And that's because we're now going to pull the pump out of the side of the tank, so any water in the tank is going to flood out all over the place. Are you ready? Here we go. Give it a wobble, and out it pulls. And in this car's case, the tank only contains pure water, so I'm happy enough to let it go onto the floor. Which it clearly is. We can now pull the pump up towards the headlamp, and if we look down here towards the base, hang on, let's zoom in, we can see there are 2 hoses. There's one there, and there's another one here. See those? Those hoses, of course, need to be removed, and to make that easier, once again, we're going to rely on penetrating fluid. Nice. Can you guess which tool we need now? Oh, that's right. It is, of course, the small, flat-headed screwdriver, which will help us loosen these 2 hoses. So we'll go for this one first, and we're just going to poke the screwdriver under there and give it a wiggle just to break the initial seal on the hose. Same on this one over here. There we are. That should help us a bit. And now if we grab this hose, pull and simultaneously twist, it should pop off without too much difficulty. He says with tremendous optimism. Come on. Here it's coming. There we are. And this one too, of course. So pull and twist simultaneously. And with a little bit of luck, it will come off. There we go. Now, this Mazda 2 shares quite a few parts with various Fords, and guess what? The windscreen washer pump is one of those parts, so it's relatively easy to get. That's the part number of my pump, and there's a good chance yours is the same, but I suggest you double check. As for fitting the new pump, simply reverse the process I've already shown you, then add screen wash to the tank. Oh, there's one more really important thing. Don't forget to subscribe to Car Spy TV here at YouTube, otherwise none of what I've shown you will work. Maybe. Look at the state of this gear knob. Half of it's missing. This car has certainly seen some action. Anyway, as always, you're also welcome to say hello in the comment section, to click like on this video, and to check out my website if you'd like a look around there. And while you do those things, I'm going to go and take apart another old car. Bye.